When the machine swallowed Marco's hand, time held its breath and exhaled as a scream. The factory floor lights flickered like witnesses. We'd been asking for a guard on that press for months, but the supervisor kept saying, next quarter, like safety was seasonal. I pulled the emergency stop, and the world shrank to blood, towels, and a prayer made of numbers as we waited for the ambulance. After they took him, the boss called us into the break room where the coffee tasted like burned apologies. He said words that sounded damp, unfortunate, isolated, regrettable. Promises of counseling and pizza followed, the way companies do when they want your feelings to choose something other than them. I went home with the smell of oil in my hair and the kind of guilt that stains. That night, I wrote everything down. Dates of complaints, names of people who'd warned, photos of the frayed cord on the sensor. I wasn't a hero. I was a secretary for the truth. I didn't sleep, listening to the ceiling fan ask if I was brave or just tired of being scared. In the morning, HR asked me to swing by like we were planning a potluck. The conference room had fruit, water, and a folder with my name on it. Inside, a check the size of a bribe and a document labeled mutual separation, which is what they call firing you with compliments. We value your dedication, the HR woman said. She placed a pen beside the papers, as if it were a lifeboat. I thought of rent, overdue notices blinking like accusations, my son outgrowing his shoes. For a second, I almost signed. Survival is persuasive. But then I saw Marco's wife in my mind, her hands shaking in the parking lot, trying to call his mother. I pushed the pen back. You forgot the non-disclosure agreement, I said. I'm not signing any of it. Concern turned to consequence. We'd hate for this to get litigious, the lawyer said. I nodded. Then fix the press. Call OSHA before I do. My voice belonged to someone who had stopped selling silence wholesale. That afternoon, I filed the report. Copies went to my email, my sister, a folder labeled, for when I need courage again. They placed me on leave. My paycheck stopped. Fear arrived with a backpack, but so did neighbors dropping casseroles, Marco's brother texting updates, my son drawing a hand healing like sunrise. Weeks passed. OSHA arrived with clipboards and the posture of people who keep receipts. The press got its guard. Signage got bigger. The boss got smaller. They offered my job back under a new title. I said no. I took a temporary night job unloading trucks, where supervisors counted fingers like a no team 5 ritual. I slept in pieces. I learned dignity has weight, and once you start lifting it, other things get lighter. One morning, a new plant called. We want employees who do that, the manager said. We pay more. We have guards. Families keep their hands. On my first day, the foreman handed me the gloves so new they squeaked. The floor smelled like soap instead of denial. Before the shift, we stood in a circle and said each other's names. A small church of people wanting to go home whole. I exhaled something I'd been holding for years. A month later, I visited Marco, his hand swaddled, laugh unbroken. He joked about tying shoes one-handed, then cried about not holding his daughter's hair while she vomited. I handed him the OSHA letter. Violations, fines, corrective actions. You did this, he said. We did, I replied. That night, I found the old check hidden like a temptation. I tore it into strips, then confetti, and watched it settle like snow. My son asked what it was. Better jobs come from the noise you make instead.